I'm excited for this new year. I'm excited to see my growth just as a person in general. That's like aside from just being a mom. First one that I'm gonna go over is I wanna be more of that sexy, appealing, feminine energy. And I think of feminine energy, I think of Megan Good, and I also think of Beyonce. Beyonce is just like so effortless in her femininity. And is that how you say it? Is it femininity? I love those two. There's something about them that just brings like so much appeal. I don't know, maybe you guys feel differently. It's not to say that like you have to wear heels all the time or dress to the nine, but I do, like I said, I want to take more pride in how I look, how I dress, how I give off confidence, which is my next point. Confidence is something that I feel like it's a work in progress for everyone. I just want to be confident in everything that I do in my everyday life, my goals, how I'm gonna reach them. One of the ways that I found to do that specifically is by going to therapy. Now, therapy, I feel like is controversial. Some people feel like therapists are not needed, that they don't really help you. And I don't know, coming from a perspective of someone who went to school to be a counselor but ended up not being, and now I'm teaching somehow, don't know how that worked out. But coming from someone who has been taught to be in the role of a therapist, they're not supposed to give you the answers. You're literally supposed to walk yourself through to the answer. They're just there to like guide you. So, the other one is just being more organized. I just want things to be in an order, like where I can find my stuff. I want to be able to get to all of the things when I need them, quick, fast, in a hurry, and I know exactly where to find them. Because my brain is like on 1,000 all the time and I'm thinking about so many different things, I have to make sure that I have enough time to actually, I want to make sure that things are where they're supposed to be so it's easy to find. It cuts down on all the like searching time, because that's just a pain, especially when you're trying to get two little people out of the door. It's a mess. Last year when I did my goal setting, I had set it up very similar. I wanted to be in bed by 10. I wanted to be up by 4:30. I'm finding that if I go to bed by 10 o'clock and I get up at 4:30, I'm still tired and I don't want to feel tired. So what I think needs to happen is that I get into bed a little sooner, like 9:30. I don't know. When I get up at 4:30, I feel more energized. I feel more productive because everyone in my house is still asleep. It's just, I don't know, the house is quiet. It feels like you're the only person up in the entire world when you're up at the crack of dawn, like 4:30. You can set up, if you have an iPhone, you can set up a sleep, like a bedtime routine for yourself in the phone. And so I find like that's super easy to do, and I feel like it holds you more accountable. It's there for you to see. You can change it a little bit depending on how you're feeling, like once you try it out for the first week. Okay, moving on to the gym. I used to love being in a gym when I was in college. I had my gym buddy, which was my best friend, who still works out, I think, every day. But we had this like whole routine. I always fall off this one. I guess the lack of motivation is there for sure. My priority is to tone and to gain some little cushion back there. So I plan on doing my weightlifting first and then end with cardio. At this point, it's just like, you got to do something, because we got to tone this body. So my fifth goal is just to make sure that I'm literally waking up every single morning and I'm looking at my calendar just to make sure that I didn't miss anything. I am so forgetful these days. It's insane. I'm very insecure about that. Like, why can't I remember like small things? Like someone will say something, I'm like, oh my God, I forgot. So this time around, I will be using my calendar. I will be using my phone, like the notepad in my phone. If I need to and I'm out and I can't get to my calendar right away, I'm going to use my phone, go in the notes, and then write it down. Because if I do not have a second brain to dump ideas, to dump thoughts in, it's just a whole mess. So definitely going to use my calendar more. Definitely going to use my notes in my phone. And if you are someone who struggles with mom brain like me, definitely something that I'm telling you, it does work, because you can always refer to it like, wait, I know I wrote that down. Let me go back and see what it was. And then the other piece that I wrote down was just like being more intentional, like understanding that everything in life involves effort. Everything involves some type of energy, right? And for me, it's like if you put little to no energy into something, then how do you expect to get anything out of what you're expecting to grow? Kind of like watering a plant, right? People use that analogy all the time. Your relationships with people, it's a plant. You have to water it. Be more intentional in everything that you do, right? What are your intentions behind what you're doing? And if you can't answer the question, or the answer that you get when you ask yourself that question doesn't align or doesn't fit with what you truly want to say or do or mean, you gotta go back and fix the intention first. You always want your intention to be genuine, because people can read when you're not being genuine. People can pick up when your intentions are bad. Lastly, I just want more balance in my life. I want more stability. I want more balance. I want things to feel seamless, even though at times they may be chaotic. And that is pretty much it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. I'm so excited. I can't wait to share with you guys the next two that I have coming up, which is family, and the other is my relationship goals. So I will see you guys in the next video. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I will see you guys later. Happy New Year.